Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to the 62nd Annual Golden Fellowship Awards, Golden Fellowship Dinner. I'm Chelsea Whittington. This is like my 8th award ceremony, and I'm like, where are we? Okay, I am back. I am here broadcasting live. We just finished the VIP reception, and now we are at the champagne reception, and I felt what better way to kick off this reception than to talk to our Chief Development Officer, Jessica Harris. You have been working with your team feverishly to raise these dollars to ensure that the Chicago Urban League has the funds it needs to do the programs that we do in the city of Chicago. Yes. So how you feeling tonight?
Yes, I am so excited. This is a labor of love, but it is one of the most exciting events in the city throughout the entire year, not just in the month of November. And I am just so delighted to be joined tonight with two of our very own honorees.
We have honorees tonight. Okay, so which ones are you bringing to the camera?
Yes, so we're going to bring to the camera now two of our very favorites, Don and Liz Thompson of the Cleveland Avenue Foundation.
Absolutely. I think they're over there hobnobbing. Yes, because it's a beautiful night. Everybody's dressed up. They're looking beautiful. So for those of you who are viewing from afar, we certainly wish you were here, but we just bear with us with the music going, the champagne flowing, and Don and Liz, come on over.
Hello.
So, Miss Liz, I will say that I have been affiliated with the Chicago Urban League since 2015.
Yes.
And I have been hearing your name and your husband's name since 2015. And so I feel like tonight is so appropriate, long overdue, and that's my personal opinion, boss. But you're being honored tonight, and I just want to get your reaction of your involvement, long-time involvement with the Chicago Urban League, and what this honor means. And if you would come up to the mic, because you hear Tevin Campbell is competing with us.
Yes. Rocking in the background. I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much. My husband and I are so honored to be honored this evening, especially knowing that it's the Lester McKeever Award. He's a dear friend of ours.
I just saw him, too.
Oh, I just saw him over there. And, I mean, he's whose shoulders that we stand on.
Indeed.
And so it has special meaning for us. And the Chicago Urban League, we've been partners with them for a really long time, whether it's through the Impact program that we are so fond of, the new Ignite program that I was happy to be part of.
Oh, wow.
Helping to set the stage for that. And just, can we talk about Karen for a second?
Let's talk about Karen.
Talk about Karen for a second. She is one of my North Stars, one of my heroes. And so it's an especially meaningful evening for us tonight.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I think Don he's hobnobbing and rubbing elbows.
He's doing this thing, but thank you.
Thank you on behalf of the Chicago Urban League. Thank you for all that you do, keeping us moving forward, keeping us innovative. And I can't wait to see you on stage tonight.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thompson, Don Thompson, Cleveland Clips, our honorees, they will be receiving the Lester McKeever Award. Let's run it back just like we did last year. We have our Vice President of Entrepreneurship and Innovation of the Chicago Urban League, Kelly Evans. Kelly, we are doing battle with Tevin Campbell, so I'm going to ask that you use your playground voice.
Okay.
How are you doing tonight, and what does tonight mean to you?
Oh my God, this is such a fantastic night. First of all, it's filled with all of the beautiful people in Chicago. So that's always a good thing to see.
Yourself included.
Well, I thank you for that. But this is also such a big night for us because this is where all the people who support the work that we do come out and show us how much impact and appreciate the impact that we're all having.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about your department, the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. Obviously, you help young and all ages of those starting their own businesses, continuing their businesses to secure capital, marketing plans, business plans, all of that.
All of that.
Yeah, and what's happening as of late with your department?
It's nothing new. So we're about the business of building businesses, and that's what we do every day. And it's no different. So whatever a business needs, we meet them wherever they are, whether they're a startup, whether they're million-dollar businesses, multi-million-dollar businesses. We meet them where they are to help support their growth and sustainability. Because we know that sustainability of small businesses is sustainability of community.
You know I know. Kelly, thank you for all you do for the businesses of Chicago. You look fabulous. You have fun tonight. Bring the boss lady. We are broadcasting live from the 62nd annual Golden Fellowship Dinner. Drum roll, here she is. Here she comes. Here's the woman of the hour. You don't need a stair step. I got it right down here for you. Our president and CEO of the Chicago Urban League, Karen Freeman Wilson. Mayor, it's tonight. It's you.
Tonight is the night, and we are so excited to be here. We are so honored to honor the Dr. Alita Clark, better known, yeah, here she is, better known as Inglewood Barbie.
Oh, wow.
She is in the house. We are honoring her. This is a sister who has been a champion for those who are unhoused, and we just love her ministry because that's what it is. It is a ministry, and we are honoring her tonight. Thank you for being here.
Take it away, Inglewood Barbie.
Thank you so much. It's such an honor. You know, I like not expecting anything. God will give you everything. So I'm just honored to be here because of what I love, servicing and doing the work. Thank you, Karen, for me even acknowledging me because I'm not looking for any acknowledgement. So this really means a lot to me. I never could have saw it coming, and I'm just.
Well, I'm happy to see you outside the tent, sister.
Yeah.
Talk to me about what you do to drive the message home for us, make it real for us of what homelessness means, what inequity means. Tell us how you continue to do that and how God planted that seed for you.
I think that in order to really get people to understand what's going on, they have to be able to see it. They have to be able to feel it, and it has to affect them. So I could use my platform for things that don't matter, but I use my platform to shine a light on the underdogs.
Yes.
And because has been able to really allow me to rub shoulders with people that are change makers.
Yes.
Such as Karen and a lot of people that's here. So I'm just really fortunate that the friends are on the map and that the movement is growing and people are seeing what's going on and they're supporting it, they're donating. And I pray that they get me out the tent sooner or later. But until they do, I'll be there. When I leave here,
find you those who are under a rock and they're just now finding out about Inglewood Barbie. How do they find you, follow you, and support you?
my name is Dr. Inglewood Barbie on Instagram. The link to donate to my shelter fund is in my bio. And I'm active all day, every day, just showing y'all how to love. I'm not saying this is the way, but it's my way.
It's your way. Well, we love your way on behalf of the Chicago Urban League. Congratulations. We'll see you on stage. I'm so honored. Oh, I'm so honored. Okay, let me get it together. I've been following her for years on social media. Come on over. Do we have an... Oh, my goodness. First of all, now I want to go into what are you wearing tonight? Barbara Bates. Chicago's own. I'm going to give you the microphone. Please introduce yourself and tell us what the movement of the Chicago Urban League means to you. And you're on several mics. All right?
Okay.
You're on. Beautiful.
I'm Pamela Blackman, President CEO of Building Brighter Future Center for the Arts, formerly Better Boys Foundation, and to be here for the 62nd annual Urban League Gala means the world. We could not be where we are as a people without the Urban League.
That's right.
So I'm honored and blessed to be here tonight.
Well, we are honored and blessed to have you. Your organization, no matter the name, continues to do phenomenal work in our community. And if there are individuals who want to follow and support you, how do they find your organization?
So we're on all social media platforms, all of them. Building Brighter Future Center for the Arts. Mine is CEO, BBF, Center for the Arts.
Well, thank you. You look amazing, and I want you to have an amazing night. Thank you. Hey, everybody. I'm Chelsea Whittington, broadcasting live on behalf of the Chicago Urban League. I can't believe that I first interfaced with this organization in 2015, and so much more has happened as a result of being a part of the Chicago Urban League. We used to be at the Hilton, now we're over here at the Sheraton. I've seen the likes of Brandy and Diana Ross and Shaka Khan, and tonight, and last year was Uncle Charlie Wilson, but tonight we are going to be blessed with a performance by none other than the Isley Brothers. I also want to shout out our special co-host tonight. Everybody knows and loves Jean Sparrow of iHeart. We listen to her on the radio. We watch her podcast all the time. She's a radio legend. And now we are so excited to also have, coming out of Texas, Samantha Chapman as our co-host for tonight's program. So they'll be gracing the stage. I have to say, we'll be going live for some parts of the program, but based on rules and regulations, we certainly can't broadcast the full program with the Isley Brothers, as we have so many supporters who have come in, paid their money to see this amazing performance. But we do invite you, Samantha, to support the Chicago Urban League. You get Samantha for me. We have many ways for you to give. And if you want to give, you can go to chiul.org. That's chiul.org. The programs that you support change lives, whether it's in the area of entrepreneurship, whether it is in workforce development. You want to get a job, you want to get your resume tightened up, you want to find capital funding for your new business, then the Chicago Urban League is the place to go. We also have our impact program where we develop young leaders. And Mavis Lane has headed up that program for a variety of years. And now it has expanded to classes and classes of alumni where we celebrate their accomplishments, and they come back, they volunteer, they give, and they're here tonight. We also have our Metropolitan Board, and we have my buddy from iHeart, Joe Solo, and Beyonce. Who's going first? Are y'all going to flank me? Y'all going to flank on one side and one on the other side. I have my radio queen, radio king, Beyonce and Joe. And I will say, has been a steadfast sponsor, media partner of Golden Fellowship. Ladies first, right, Joe? So you look amazing.
Thank you, love. Gosh, I am most excited about seeing all of these beautiful people in the city of Chicago come together on one accord for a main purpose. And This is always so exciting. This is one of my favorite events of the year. And you know I do a lot of events.
You do a lot of events. But I can't help but to have this like fangirl moment. I know I'm working, but I listen to the two of them daily. And so to be in your presence is my honor. And I'm just so glad to see you. Now, Joe, to the toe, to the toe.
I like that, Chelsea.
You are here tonight. Tonight.
I'm excited for the Isley Brothers.
Oh, okay, of course. Do you get to introduce them?
Rumor has it that I do. But Chelsea and Beyonce, you don't know, they're going to recreate Tony, Orlando, and Dawn, and the three of us are going to do it.
Okay, that'll work. Now, you know what? I'm embarrassed to say. Well, I'm not embarrassed, but yeah, I totally remember Tony, Orlando, and Dawn.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you get back there to the Isley Brothers, you get a chance to meet them. What are you going to say?
I actually met Ernie, I think last year, and it was a thrill for me because he's one of the greatest guitar players of all time. The Isleys are one of the greatest groups of all time. They have influenced everybody, including the Beatles. So we're just, I'm happy to be a part of it, and it's just going to be a great time tonight with the Isley Brothers.
It's always a great time when iHeart is in the building. So before you get out, I say you got where to listen to you, even though I...
Of course, on V103, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. every weekday.
All right, and Joe, when can we hear and find you?
V103 from 2 until 7, Monday through Friday. Saturday nights, I'm off tonight. The Back in the Day show with the sounds of the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
What up? Okay. A great night. I'm just auditioning. I love you. I love iHeart. Thank you for your partnership. I'll see you inside. We are broadcasting live, and I'm just having all these fan moments at the Chicago Urban League's Golden Fellowship Dinner. Now, here's a face that you should recognize. He's the CPA of the world, Pastor Curtis Whitaker. You also are in charge of the funds for the Chicago Urban League to make sure they are wisely spent. So we're raising money tonight. What you think about that?
Yeah, it's a great cause. 62 years, Golden Fellowship Dinner, 107 years in existence. Chicago Urban League, great organization that's doing a lot of great work.
So now when Mayor Karen watches this back, give her a little shout out of encouragement so she can see this.
All right, you know, we with her, we're down with her, everything that she does. We're here to support everything that she does. She does phenomenal work, tireless effort, everything she does. So Mayor Kay, we love you, appreciate you.
Love you, Mayor Kay. Love you, Pastor Curtis. We'll see you inside. And here, oh my goodness. It's at the ball. I had to bow as she comes to the microphone. One of our co-hosts is here, my buddy, Samantha Chapman. Way she has to go, MC. But Samantha, real quick, just say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody. I'm so excited about this event. This is a massive event. I'm co-emceeing, and I cannot wait. It's going to be a big one.
Your company is owned by Disney. Why? You're looking like one of the princesses tonight.
You know what? I definitely am trying my best to channel Black Cinderella.
Well, you are channeling it well. You look beautiful. Thank you for all that you do for the Chicago Urban League and for blessing us on airways of ABC 7 Chicago every day.
Thank you, Chelsea, for everything that you do for our community, Chicago, Northwest Indiana. We appreciate you so much. It's going to be an amazing night, everybody.
I'll see you inside. Ladies and gentlemen, Samantha Chapman, ABC 7 Chicago. I know you got to go get ready, honey. I'll see you. She looks amazing. Oh, wow. I'm having such a fangirl moment. I'm having another one. Of course, we have blessing the mic tonight, Jordan Wilson, who is the attorney Jordan Wilson, excuse me, who is the daughter of Karen Freeman Wilson, president and CEO of the Chicago Urban League. Jordan, another magical night. Fellowship dinner. Tell me how you're feeling and what you expect.
I feel like anybody to the Chicago Urban League's website, donate to them now. I think the gala, as we like to call it colloquially, but the Golden Fellowship Dinner is the annual event that shows all the hard work the Urban League does. But the work happens 12 days a year, 12 months a year.
Oh, like 12 days a year.
We are the champagne reception.
Yeah.
It happens 12 months a year. And so I think anybody who's looking at this should go on the Chicago Urban League's website and donate if you obviously already have purchased a ticket to be here, because they're doing so much for Black people in Chicago with regards to workforce development, with regards to economic development overall, but generally to further Black interests. I think that's more important now than ever. So I just hope that people continue to support the organization. I do want to shout out my mom. She's doing a lot of hard work, but she's got a team full of people that do incredible things, including you, Chelsea. And so I hope that everybody has fun, but more than anything, this is a fundraiser, so I hope that people donate.
All right, well, you have an amazing time, and congratulations on your recent engagement.
Thank you.
Keep being amazing, and I'll see you inside. Hello. Come on over. We have Miss Deborah Love, who is the president of the Women's Board for the Chicago Urban League, one of our auxiliary organizations. Deborah, you look amazing. So I want you to come up to all these microphones. I'm going to give you this one and tell us about the mission of the Women's Board.
All right. Good evening, everyone. The mission of the Women's Board is to provide scholarships for our young youth of Chicago. We have an annual fundraiser where we raise funds so we can send our youth to college. And we are always taking contributions.
Yes, we are.
And Chelsea is also on the Women's Board.
Yes, I am. A proud member. They have to stay on me, but I'm there.
Absolutely. And we love her. So, Deborah Love, along with my Mr. Mark Lee.
Hello, Mr. Mark. Thank you so much for being here. If you want more information about the Chicago Urban League Auxiliary Organization, head on over to our website, ShyUL.org. That's ShyUL.org. Deborah Love, we are always accepting new members, and we want those who are dedicated to the mission of the Chicago Urban League.
We got another Women's Board member.
And here's another Women's Board member.
Come on, Gail.
Come on over. And she is to be the mother of Samantha Chapman.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be here today. It is a great mission for us. We hope to make tons and tons of dollars and
support our education and all other opportunities for our youth and community.
Yes, yes, give it up for the Women's Board.
For the Chicago Urban League.
Yes, you ladies look amazing. Have fun tonight, and let's go. Yes, we are live here at the 62nd annual Golden Fellowship Dinner. This young lady coming now has all kinds of special connections to my heart. Not only is she my sister-in-law, but she is also the Vice President of Housing and Financial Impact for the Chicago Urban League. Hello, ma'am. I'm going to give you this mic. I'm going to move these mics, and I want you to tell everybody what your department does.
Hello, hello, hello. I am in charge of housing and the Financial Empowerment Center, and what we do is we help people get in homes, we educate people, means helping you plan your estate, because we have information regarding that, as well as if you're in foreclosure, we can help. So I have a and that consists of Hubbard, she's the director, as well as Deirdre Beaver, she is our rental counselor, as well as, and they are all HUD certified. I am so staff, and it's just, and we are mighty, but we are helping people save homes as well as get into homes, build resources by budgeting, getting your credit together, as well as helping you just look for affordable housing.
That's right.
Helping you just navigate this life. Help us to help you have generational wealth.
Well, I have to say, sister, I am so proud of the work that you have done and you continue to do to change lives of those who are seeking home ownership. And you let that bubble over into your personal life as I watched you help your daughter, my niece, through her process just in her 20s to purchase a home. And that's what it's all about, right?
That's all about. The younger the better, because why rent when you can buy?
There it is.
So my oldest, her and her husband, they have a house, as well as they are purchasing houses.
Yes.
As well as my just purchased her home.
I know y'all believe she has a 26-year-old, but she does.
I do.
All right, sis. Well, you go on in, go find my brother. Y'all have a good time, and we'll be partying with the Isley brothers. Love you. Yes. And the magic doesn't stop. We are at the Golden Fellowship Dinner for the Chicago Urban League. We are having a good time, and that's why we're having everybody come over. Come chat a spell with me, won't you? And tell the people what kind of time you're having and what the Chicago Urban League means to you.
Hey, well, this is a great event, and as you can look around, it's a lot of beautiful black people in here.
Indeed.
And they look marvelous. So this event it just signifies what we can do as a people, and so I love supporting events like this.
Well, tell me, are you looking forward to the Isley Brothers? I mean, obviously we talk about
You mean my favorite singing group of all time?
Is it?
Oh, absolutely.
That's really why you're here. He's very in the lead.
All right, let's cut to the chase. That's why I'm here tonight.
The Isley Brothers. But we want to thank you for your long-standing support of the Chicago Urban League. If there's someone who's watching and they're on the fence about whether they should support the causes, what would you say to them?
Well, definitely. You get out and get involved. And the Urban League is one place that you can do that. If you don't know what to do, try the Urban League.
Yes. And Walmart, can't say enough about Walmart and all of the various corporations that have gotten behind and recognized the importance of what communities of color need in Chicago and across the nation. Would you agree?
I would agree. Yes,
all right. Well, thank you so much for being here.
And you look great too tonight.
Well, thank you. I'm trying to clean up a little bit for the league. Well, you all have an amazing time tonight. Thank you so much. Yes, it never, ever gets dull. Tina, you coming over to talk to me? Okay, we have some more. Okay, we are having a great time today at the Golden Fellowship Awards Dinner, and we're going to honor some folks. We are going to dance the night away. There's also an after party, so if you're watching right now and you're saying, hey, you know what? I didn't get a ticket to the Golden Fellowship Dinner. I'm watching this video and I'm mad. don't be mad. Come on down to the Sheraton Grand Walk Hotel right here on Columbus on North Water Street, and the after party starts promptly at 10 p.m. So you have time to get dressed and get on over here and have a good time with us. Now, is the ballroom full? Yes, it is absolutely full. We're at the champagne reception, and in a matter of minutes, Samantha Chapman and Jean Sparrow will be taking the stage to talk more about the league's progress, and we'll be presenting awards to all of the honorees tonight. We're especially excited to have Mark Morial, who is the National Urban League president. He will be receiving an award tonight, and he will be addressing us tonight. I already saw him earlier. He is in the house, and if you could see what I see, I'm standing over by the backdrop, but there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of individuals who are here tonight to celebrate the accomplishments of the Urban League of Chicago, Chicago Urban League. Again, if you're interested in giving to the Urban League, you need only go to the website, chiul.org. That's chiul.org. Do you realize that 62 years of a legacy is being birthed right here tonight? Karen Freeman Wilson as the president. A shout out to our board of trustees. They are in the house. Our host committee is in the house. There's a lot of behind the scene work that happens when we talk about putting together the Golden Fellowship dinner. And now to Andrew Wells, who heads up our workforce development. Andrew, you know I have to talk to you. Don't try to run.
My favorite person.
Hey, Andrew makes sure that we get employed, that we get jobs, that we put our best foot forward, and you create innovative jobs for us. Talk a little bit about all things workforce development. Come up to all these mics, Andrew.
You know, we're doing so many wonderful things. Each year we run anywhere from 14 to 19 different programs each year. All of those programs, we have occupational skills training, anything from technology, supply chain, clean energy, solar photovoltaic installers. Come to the Urban League every Thursday at 10 a.m. Learn about what we're doing and how we can help you out. Or you can call Sheila Cotton at 773-285-8500.
Well, I just want to say thank you for changing lives. You've been with the Urban League how long?
It's 10 years now.
10 years of making a difference. If you want to find this guy, go on over to chiul.org, click on workforce development, and you have a big old team, don't you?
Oh man, we grew from 12 to about, 33 with contractors as well.
Andrew has all the money, y'all. You have a good time tonight, my friend.
Oh, I'm enjoying myself. This is my favorite event of the year.
All right, well, thank you for all you do.
Thank you,
I'll see you inside, my buddy.
All right, take care.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Andrew Wells, our Vice President of Workforce Development. Oh my goodness, what a vision of loveliness coming to the camera. I understand that you are the mother of our Chief Operating Officer, Calmetta Coleman. If you want to come over and introduce yourself or not. I know Calmetta's gonna die when she sees this video. We're live here. If you want to come into the camera. All right. So they've declined, but I just want to acknowledge that the parents of Calmetta Coleman, our Chief Operating Officer, are here and they're saying hello and they're having a good time tonight. You all enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much. You know what? That's the fun part about the Golden Fellowship dinner, because we have people from all walks of life and we have folks from Walmart. And when I tell you, I'm sure there's all kinds of Walmart products because I have some things in my bag in my room from Walmart. And Walmart is an amazing supporter of the Chicago Urban League. Please come, introduce yourself. I know that you are from this amazing corporation. You want us to move in? All right. And just talk to me about Walmart's commitment to the Chicago Urban League.
All right. Well, first of all, I'm Keith White. I'm Vice President of Community Engagement and Support for Walmart. And, you know, our support for the Urban League of Chicago goes back many years. Maybe not to 1916, but many, many years.
Yes.
If you think about everything from the educational programs that you offer, you know, the advocacy work that you do, the job prep work, I mean, it's really about economic empowerment in black communities.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're about. You know, we want to be not in the community, but also of the community. And partners like Urban League make that happen.
Oh, you do it all the time. I was just saying to my viewers that I've been affiliated with the Chicago Urban League since 2015. And ever since I've been around, Walmart's been around.
Absolutely.
And I just wanted to make sure that you got on camera so that we could say on behalf of the Chicago Urban League, thank you, Walmart, for all you do. And we want you for partners forever.
Hey, I feel the same way, and thank you for all you do.
All right. Enjoy the Isley Brothers. Oh my goodness, when we talk about the corporate support of the Chicago Urban League, it's unbelievable. And that's why I never try to just give a list, because a list, I'll miss somebody. When you think about all of the individuals, the organizations, the corporations, the foundations that support the Chicago Urban League, I'll be here another 62 years. And I'm fine with that, for the simple fact that the amazing work completed by the Chicago Urban League is life-changing for black and brown communities on the south and west sides of Chicago. Again, I want to send a special shout out to Karen Freeman Wilson and the entire staff of the Chicago Urban League for all of their hard work. We also want to talk about our youth program. Our Vice President of Youth Services, Angela Hamilton, I did see her here earlier and she's moving around. Should she make her way back this way, I'm going to definitely have her to come on camera, but I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the programs of youth services. When you talk about our young people going on college tours, when you talk about them getting scholarships, when you talk about them getting jobs and internships as well, it all leads back to the Chicago Urban League. So we want to thank Angela Hamilton, Dion Hall, and that phenomenal team for all of the work that they do as well. They are making change, and the individuals who are here tonight in all their glory, in all their glamour, they too are making a difference. Why? Because they have made a contribution of some magnitude to the Chicago Urban League. And if you want to make a difference in the lives of the people we serve, all you have to do is head over to our website, chiul.org. Again, that's chiul.org, and click on the donate button. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. I also want to send a special shout out to our sister organization over in Northwest Indiana, the Urban League of Northwest Indiana, who is led by none other than Dr. Vanessa Allen McLeod. Normally, she would join me on camera and give a shout out for all the work being done right over the state line, but she is traveling and supporting her family this year. But I just wanted to let you know, Vanessa, we did not forget about you. I know that you are here in spirit, and I know that you're probably watching from wherever you are, sending your love, sending your warm vibes in support of the movement. There are more than 88 affiliates of the Urban Leagues across the country. So when you think about the impact that we're making, not only in Chicago, not only in Northwest Indiana, but all over the country. And I'm sure we'll hear more from our president, Mark Morial, tonight as he talks about the Urban League's impact and how he will accept his award tonight. When we talk about awardees, the Chicago Urban League loves to acknowledge individuals who have changed lives, who are change makers, who are innovative, and who have purpose around changing the lives of those in our black and brown communities. You've heard from Inglewood Barbie. You've heard from Liz and Don Thompson. And we will hear tonight from Mark Morial. But what we're getting ready to do is wrap up this broadcast, and we're going to move our cameras over as we get ready to do our program for the champagne reception. So I have been broadcasting live from the champagne reception red carpet. I'm of our external affairs team for the Chicago Urban League. We'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere.